Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, today is Saturday and it's around 4:40 in the afternoon. Gonna get dinner started, and tonight is a dinner for two for me and hubby, guys. Yep, dinner for two. So what I'm making tonight is Frankie's out, so I'm gonna make something that me and hubby really enjoy, and Frankie doesn't. So I'm gonna make my lemon seafood pasta. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use angel hair pasta, which is our favorite. I have mussels and I have shrimp that I purchased today, that I had, that I bought, and I think I might put this in it too. Let me get it out. Let me show you. I got this the other day, and I was gonna use it. As in a salad, but I think I might put it in the pasta. I don't know. I think I might. I have mussels, and I have these mussels here, these frozen mussels that I had bought at a Price Chopper. I got two for, I think they were 2 for $5 or something at around New Year's, and we used one bag for New Year's, and the other bag we had. So I had this in the freezer already, and I had this. Sometimes I like to add this seafood to my pasta dishes, but I'm trying to think if I can utilize this in another way. It's not even that much, you know. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I might add this to it, but I'm definitely going to put shrimp and mussels. I'm going to do it in my wine lemon sauce, and the whole point of this, the whole really great thing about this about this recipe is what really does really well in this recipe, makes it delicious, is the lemon zest, and that's important. I'll do like probably two lemons of the zest. The zest is what made the zest, and the squeezed basil. Oh, I meant to get more of that today. I have enough though. The squeezed basil, you know, I'll show you the one I have in the refrigerator that I use, and fresh parsley. That's what makes this meal, okay? I gotta get more lemon water because I don't have much. So, empty. Here's the story, guys. Today, this is what went on today. I'm gonna tell you. Wait, let me just get some ice. Be right there. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I want to do merchandise, guys. I'm thinking about doing merchandise. I want to do mugs, Create with Linda, and some sayings that I say. Talk amongst yourselves. I'd like to do T-shirts. I gotta look into it. I'm not sure how it works. I gotta look into it. I did look into it at one point, and it seemed a little difficult. But I don't know. I gotta check it out and see. Because comment down below if I had some merch. Would you guys want some? Would you guys want it? Like T-shirts, maybe aprons, maybe hats, or something like that. I would love to do that. That would be a lot of fun. We'll see. All right. So. I got my lemon water. Now, I already made that lemon water up in the gallon that I showed you guys at one point, but I still add a little bit of stevia to my cup, just because I like it a little extra sweet than I like it sour like it is, but I also like it have a little sweetness to it. So I just add like a teaspoon of stevia. I'm just mixing it up with this because I had iced coffee before too. I had iced coffee. I had some cucumber with hummus. Yes. Oh, so So what I was saying was what I did today. You know, I find it hard, like, since I've been really just spilled this, go hung on, really, let me put it a different way. Since I've been, I mean, I've always been, oh, see, I'm wearing this beautiful headband today. This headband was from Courtney from our little gingerbread house. Thank you, Courtney. I love it. I thought it was fitting today to wear with my heart shirt and this beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Love it. Thank you. So since I started really like pushing YouTube really hard, building my channel, I've been kind of consumed with it. And my husband and I have always been like the type of people that we love to watch movies, and we have certain shows that we watch and certain series that we watch, especially we always did, but like even like when COVID started, here I go, rocking around the kitchen in my, oh, I gotta put my apron on, in my apron. Crazy, guys, crazy. Before COVID, we loved to watch shows. It was what we did. And then when I really got consumed with trying to build my YouTube channel and, the videos, and then, trying to edit, I don't really edit, but putting the videos together and just being vigilant about being consistent and all of that stuff. Anyway, no specifics, but this is what happened. And I'm very, very like, I have a routine. After dinner, I sit down, I upload my video, and, and then I watch some videos, and then I watch some, it's very time consuming. And my mind is always like on videos and this and that. And my husband always says to me every night, you want to watch a show? You want to watch a movie? And my head is so consumed with everything. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch anything right now. Because I have to get like my mind into it and separate my mind from, all that stuff that consumes my mind to relaxing. So my son said something to me earlier that really kind of, what was it, my son? Yeah, it was my son. My son said something to me like, first of all, Billy's always saying, you don't have to, like, you could take a break from YouTube, you don't need it. He's always saying that to me. But Frankie said to me earlier, he said, Mom, because I said, I'm so consumed. I'm like, I used to watch so many shows, and I don't anymore. And he's like, Mom, you think of YouTube as a job, like as your job. Everybody gets time off. Everybody takes time off. And he's right. I'm like, oh my God, he's so right, And it's not even about really feeling guilty. It's about me just being so consumed with, oh, my mind's always working with what can I do next, and what kind of video can I do, and I'm excited about it, and I'm writing things down, and I'm just totally consumed with all that. Let me tell you something about me, guys. Okay, and then I'll start cooking. I was a crazy, addicted soap opera queen. If you don't know that about me, you guys don't know that about me. I watched 2 soap operas, Days of Our Lives and Young and the Restless, and they were my life. Like, I absolutely would I loved it. I wouldn't miss it. It just was crazy. And then when I started on heavy on YouTube like 3 years ago, and I felt like I just fell off of the wagon of it, and I just stopped watching them. And I don't watch my soap operas anymore. And I'm like even shocked at myself, because I was a diehard, like, forget about it. And and it's just because my head is so consumed with everything that I rarely like watch TV anymore. And I was a big TV buff. There was certain shows, and I will again. And my husband and I watch like Big Brother, and we watch certain like Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and all those series and everything. And we get, and because they're going to be coming back because of that acting strike, they're not on yet, the new ones. But anyway, but there were other shows that we watched, like starting with when COVID was happening, we got addicted to, and all this. But anyway, what I'm saying is now I don't do any of that now. I don't do any of the things I used to do, and I'm so consumed with YouTube and just videos and just because it's what I love to do. It's not like it's something that I dread. Like I love it. I love it. So it makes me feel so good, and I just love the high that it gives me. I just do, and and so I've been relaxing more. Like today, my husband's like, why don't we watch a movie? And there was a movie that he was looking at. I'm like, oh, that looks really good. Okay, let's just watch it. I'll sit here, and I was starting to color because I got my new markers. I'm so excited. I'll show you guys. So I started to color a little bit, just relax, and I'm like, you know what? Okay. And well, he's like, why don't we watch? What is it called? Handmaid's Tale. That's a show. I don't know if a series that we watch that we haven't watched in a long time. Every night he'll ask me, "Do you want to watch Handmaid's Tale?" And I'm like, "Oh, I feel like I have to be mentally prepared for that series because it's really really emotional and it's a really really amazing series." What is it again? Handmaid's Tale. What is it on, honey?
Hulu.
I think it's on Hulu. And it's amazing, guys. If you haven't seen it, go start watching it. It is amazing, okay? Anyway, so he's like, why don't we watch Handmaid's Tale? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then I'm like, okay. So we put it on. We watched 2 episodes, and I was relaxed. I relaxed, and I colored. I took my iPad, and I put it aside. Didn't even look at it. It wasn't consumed with any videos or anything, and I relaxed and I watched 2 episodes and I felt really good. And I got to start doing that. I'm going to start doing a new practice where I'm going to try to set up my day a little bit differently and get my stuff done, my all my video stuff and all that. Try not to consume myself after 7, 8 o'clock and have some time with my husband when he's home and watch a couple of shows or watch a movie or whatever. Try to have more time for myself. I think it will relax me more and keep me less stressed out too. I just always am consumed with it. But yeah, so that was what I did today, guys. So I feel good. I feel good about that. So now I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm definitely gonna start taking some time for myself more, even if it's an hour or 2, just to watch a couple of shows with my husband. And I feel bad because my husband and I, that's what we did together. We love to do that together. And now I feel bad because I'm on my iPad doing what I'm doing. He's sitting right next to me, but he's watching a movie. So it's kind of like we're together but separate, So I'm going to make more of an effort to spend some more time with him as far as that goes and stuff. Because it's not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to him. And it's just, it's too much. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to tell you guys that my channel will not suffer because of it. Because I'm very, very committed and addicted to my channel and you guys. So don't worry about that. All right, so let me stop talking and get the water boiling for the pasta. This meal doesn't take long at all. It really doesn't. So it'll be done in a jiff. In a jiff. So I'm just going to boil some water for the pasta. All I got to do is I got to take the tails off the shrimp because the shrimp that I bought. If you go and look at my my video up above, I did a Dollar Tree haul, and I told you that I got these at ShopRite, and these were on sale. These were these are like $28. Normally this is a 2-pound bag, and it was on sale for $14.99, and then if you had the digital coupon, which was $3 off, they were on sale for $11.97. $11.97 for 2 pounds of jumbo, cleaned and peeled with shrimp with the tail on, and they're so good, guys. I don't care about the tail. I mean, I'm gonna make a pasta dish, so I will take the tails off. But you can eat them as cocktail with the tail. You can even, fry them up or saute them up with the tail. But I'm just gonna take the tail off. But you don't have to. Anyway, guys, 2 pounds for $11.97. I'm telling you, you can eat good on a budget. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money. And today, shrimp is really, really reasonable. It's not untouchable anymore. You can get a bag of shrimp at Walmart for $6-7. That's delicious. The shrimp is really good at Aldi. Everywhere you go, you can find basically, you can find nice priced shrimp on a budget. So I'm telling you, you can eat good. You can eat good. And it's not to say that you're not eating good if you don't have shrimp. But what I'm saying is if you want to treat yourself, once in a month or something for some shrimp, which used to be like an expensive thing. I mean, of course, it's still expensive if you go to the regular seafood or whatever. But you can get it reasonable and feed your family and have a little treat once in a while because we all deserve that. All right, so I'm just going to get that mortar going. That'll start, whatever. And I'm not worried about that because, the angel hair that I'm making angel hair, and that's going to be really quick. So, all right, so so good. Put my top on it. I need more already because it's already half gone. So what I got, guys, is I got fresh parsley, this bag of mussels. This I'm considering. I had fresh garlic in there, but some of it looks like it's bad. Yeah, there's a couple that are moldy, so I'll just take that out. And I have this garlic because I told you I'm trying to budget better, so I'm not buying the peeled garlic anymore. I'm buying these, but I have to take a day not a day. I have to take a few minutes and peel all of it at once, or I just peel it as I go, which I really don't like to do. But anyway, so there's only a couple here that are good. The rest have mold or something on them. I don't know. Because I haven't used fresh garlic in a couple of days, obviously. Well, I think I can just cut this off. Yeah, I think I can use those pieces. All right, so I think, not this one. That one's really gross. And I'll check it out. There's at least 5 or 6 pieces here that I could use. Lemons. My basil. Guys, I got to buy this. Oh, this isn't the basil. This is the ginger. I have the minced ginger, too. Let me get the basil. Yeah, I'm running out of this. Oh, boy. I'll wait. Hopefully I'll have it last. It's about up to here. Say about up to there. This is amazing, guys. Amazing paste. It's the basil paste. It is so freaking good. Oh my God. All right, so what we're gonna do is let's peel the shrimp. Not peel the shrimp, but let's take the tails off. These are huge too. Oh my God, these are really huge. Let's do this here. They're the jumbo ones. I normally don't buy the jumbo unless they're on sale, and they were on sale, so why not? Right, guys? All right, so what I just do is I just take the shrimp. These are nice, look nice size. And these are the ones I like because they are cleaned and deveined. They got the, they're cleaned. So these are really big. So what I think I'm going to do is what I usually do is I'll cut them in half for meals that when I make a sautéed, like shrimp dish or whatever, I usually cut them in half because they're just better that way. But if I was making cocktail, if I was using them as cocktail, which I'm going to be using, I'm defrosting this whole bag, so I'm going to be using this up in the next 2 or 3 days. So I'll probably have some with cocktail as well, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll cut them in half. After I take the tails off. Yeah, so Handmaid's Tale, guys. If you haven't seen it, you've got to watch it. It's so good. It's about this time that they. I don't think it's based on a true story. I don't think it is. I hope not. Anyway, and these people have like their own like it's like a cult almost, but it's like their own like they make their own little country with these people who control women, and they raise them up to they steal these women from other people from other places and their kids and whatever, and they make them into handmaids, into maids, and they make them they like almost pimp them off to families, and they make them have sex with they rape them, and they make them have babies, and have their babies, and then they make they're just their slaves, and it's disgusting. They beat them, and they this and they that, and they kill them when they're not, and they don't agree, they don't it's just horrible. But it's a really it's amazing because, and it takes you through the world of it, and it takes you through one lady. I mean, there's a lot of people in the movie, in the show, of course, but one lady is like the star of it, and it's based like on her situation, and everybody's around her. But it's amazing. I'm telling you guys, if you want a good series to watch, Handmaid's Tale, go watch it. Yeah, my hands are frozen. They're frozen right now, so I'm gonna stop here because I think that's enough. I think that might even be too much. I'm gonna put some back in there. Yeah, I'll do that because we like it left over too. You know me, the leftover queen, because I have so much. My hands are frozen. Whew. Let me put some warm water on my hands, guys. The shrimp is completely freezing. So it's really, really cold in upstate New York today, guys. It was like 18 degrees, but it almost feels like with the wind chill factor. I don't know what the wind chill factor is, but with the wind chill factor, it feels worse than that. I got my lips are chapped. It's really, really cold out. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, let's get started. My hands are frostbitten. All right, let's let these settle here a minute, and we'll cut the garlic up, and the water is starting to get a little funky over there. Let's cut the garlic and all the stuff up so we have all that prepared already. I wish nothing but the best for you. All right, let me see what I should start with. Let's cut the garlic up. Let's cut all the good ones up, and then we'll see if we can salvage any of the other ones. I wish nothing but the best for you. These are good. This is good. This is good. I don't know about those. Let's cut these up first, and then we'll see. Woo! I have minced garlic also, but for pastas, seafood pastas, I like to use fresh garlic. I just think it's better. I like to have, taste those pieces of garlic. My husband loves that. I love that. And this dish here, this is a pasta dish that I don't put onions in. I don't put onions in this. I'll probably put a little bit of onion powder just for a little flair of onion, but I won't put onions in this dish. Garlic is the main component, parsley. And if I didn't have fresh parsley, guys, because I know not everybody has it, and I don't always have it, Like I always tell you guys years ago, I never had it. I always use dry herbs, and I still do to this day, and I always will. But when I had my garden, especially this past summer, I had a lot of parsley, and I just fell in love. Like, I mean, not that I fell in love with it. I love our fresh parsley, and I had it, so I utilized it a lot. So I got used to really using it, and I really, really enjoy it in my dishes. So every couple of weeks when I go food shopping, I buy a parsley. I buy fresh parsley. And so I always I would say 95% of the time now, I have fresh parsley. But if I don't have fresh parsley, and if I didn't have fresh parsley, I would use the dried parsley, and it would be fine. And like I said, basil I don't buy anymore without my garden, because the basil just does not last, and it's a waste. It's a waste to buy it, unless I buy the ones in the little, like, tiny packages, how they have them. You know what I mean? Or if I'm going to buy it, I'm going to use it that day and the next day, because it does not last. It dies immediately. It's not worth your money. That, in my opinion. So this right here, to me, is amazing. It's like two something. It's not even expensive. I'm telling you, it's not even expensive. It's worth it. You keep this in your refrigerator. You put a little bit in your sauces, in your pastas, in your salad. I put it when I make a cucumber and, like, tomato salad, or even a regular salad. I put a little squirt of this in. Guys, it's a game changer. I'm not even kidding. So good. So I'll have this, but I don't also, once in a while, I don't have this. If I run out of it, I forget to get it. I don't have it. I'll use dry basil. And sometimes I do use even the dry basil with this basil. That's just how I do things. But, the regular dried herbs are completely fine. Don't ever worry about just using dry herbs, okay? So that's a lot of garlic. So I think I'm gonna see if I can just cut the bad parts off of this garlic and use what's left, because it has to be used anyway. All right, there's no saving that one. There's no saving this one. Let's see, I can cut this part off. Yeah, I could save that. That's not good. Hey, things are so freaking expensive. You can save a little piece. Listen, do it. Do it. And you're not going to die if there's a little bit of something on your garlic. It's not going to kill you. You know what I mean? So, but this is way past the point. I wouldn't, this is like mold right there. So this right here is not good. So we're not going to salvage those. But this one either. That one's gross. So I was able to save one or two. I got to time this right, because the pasta, I have the water going, but I'm not going to put the pasta in for until everything is just about done, because like I said, it's angel hair, and it's only gonna take 6 minutes to cook, usually 5-6 minutes. And this seafood does not take it long. It's a very, very quick meal, because you don't want to overcook your seafood, because if you cook your shrimp really long, then your shrimp's going to be overcooked. You know what I mean? Let's zest the lemons first, and then I'll put those away so I can do the parsley. But the shrimp's ready. I'll cut these in a few minutes. Mussels. I'm telling you guys, this is a very quick. It's a very quick meal. It's a very quick meal, even for during the week. If you get home 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, you have mussels. One thing that's really good, and I'm going to give you a tip that's really good, is that don't be afraid to buy the frozen. They have the fresh mussels in the seafood department. My husband and I got a couple of times. If you really want the freshness, or you can get the regular mussels. You know how I make my mussel gravy, and use the shell mussels. But if you want to just keep something in your fridge, in your freezer for a weeknight meal, buy something like this. Buy the frozen. It's good, guys. It's very, very good. The frozen shrimp, the frozen mussels, the canned clams. It's a very cheap, good meal. You put a little lemon in it, a little olive oil, some garlic, even a little, if you wanted to put a little cream in it, butter. Guys, it's a cheap budget meal that'll go far, and that will really, really I'm trying to say, like, give you a little bit of a variety of a different food, of something that more, more enjoyable. Like I'm saying, you can eat good on a budget, guys. You can eat good on a budget, okay? So don't be afraid to buy these things. Go to Aldi, they sell shrimp there, they sell they sell everything. And Aldi is just a cheaper store, but it's not the food isn't bad there. It's very, very good. The off brands are great. Now they have a lot of real brands. Of course, with all the prices going up and everything is a little bit higher, but you can still, Aldi, Walmart, even the Dollar Tree, check it out. I got a lot of my things at the Dollar Tree. This was at the Dollar Tree. They have a lot of good stuff at the Dollar Tree, guys, that are really, 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 really pay for you to get it. So just check it out. Go through there, go through the aisles, and just check it out. Okay, so what was I doing next? I lost my train of thought. What was I doing? The water is going to boil. I was going to do something. What was I doing? Give me a second. Yes, guys, lemon zester. It's gonna zest the lemons. I'm sure you guys were like, Linda, you have to zest the lemons, right? Yeah. All right, the water's starting to boil, but I'm not gonna put obviously I'm not gonna do that yet. And a tip too, guys, before you squeeze your lemons to loosen them up to get the lemon juice, make sure if you're gonna use the zest them first, because otherwise you won't be able to zest because it'll be too soft. Been there, done that. I've done that. I have to rinse. I have to wash these off first. Wash the lemons if you're gonna zest them, because a lot of people been touching them, probably. I gotta make sure they're dry. They're really dry, because if they're not dry, it slips when I'm zesting them. It slips to begin with, and then I end up hurting myself. Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna lay this down like this and do it this way. Now just get the yellow. The white is bitter, so just take a little and turn it around. It's very simple. Like I said, try not to get too much of the white, because it will be bitter. Just do it like one or two times, and the yellow of the zest comes right off. The smell, guys, is amazing. You will not believe even a little bit of lemon zest on or like a squeeze of lemon at the end of some of your dishes, pasta dishes, or vegetables or salads. A little bit of lemon brings the dish over the top. You will not believe. Or a little bit of lime or lemon. Citrus is really, really good for that. And it's cheap. I mean, a freaking Walmart, 58 cents for a freaking lemon. That's crazy. But you can get them like at the regular, I don't know. Aldi's cheaper, but they're still not cheap. But they're definitely cheaper. Sometimes at Aldi they have them much cheaper. And then at the food stores, like I find at my local food store, ShopRite, you can get them. Today I was over there, and they were like, I think you got 3 for, or was it? I'm trying to think. 3 for $3. No, $3. No, it wasn't 3 for $3. I forget how many you got. Maybe 5 for $3, something like that. And I just got a couple because I needed a couple of more, because I use a lot of lemon between my lemon water and my, cooking, and I just use a lot of lemon. But anyway, you can get a couple of lemons, guys, and just and it goes very far. Or you can buy the concentrated lemon, which I keep in my house too, because I also add that to my lemon water, and that's really good in dishes too. You know, it's concentrated. It's not the healthiest, but I prefer fresh lemon, but it is good in a pinch to put in dishes and stuff. See now, right there, that's nice. So I'm gonna do more because we like it nice and lemon. And if I put I try not to go too overboard with the lemon because my husband, he likes lemon, but he doesn't like a crazy, crazy amount of lemon. I like lemon too. I mean, I like lemon more than he does. So I don't, you know, I'll only do about half of this one because I'm going to also squeeze some fresh lemon juice in it. So I don't want to kill him with the lemon. But I love the zest. Love it. Yeah, there's not that much left on here. Even if I don't use it all, I can put it in a Ziploc bag. So I think I'll just, or tin foil or something, I think I'll just do the whole lemon. Because I'll use it. I can put it in my drink. And I keep this here. I usually did it like this, but I noticed that when I keep the zester stable, it's safer for me. It doesn't slip. A lot of times it slips and I end up, you know, scraping my fingers or, you know, hurting myself. And it's just better to do it like this. It's much more stable this way. And it also works a lot better this way too. Just get like I said, I might as well just do the whole lemon. Okay. All right, so that's sufficient. Don't want to miss any. So thank you guys for the prayers for my father-in-law. He's doing okay. He's, you know, he's in hospice, so you know what that means. But they're making him very comfortable, and he's you know, resting, and that's all that can be done right now. So thank you for all your prayers. We appreciate it. All right, so there you go, guys. Look at that. Woo! That's exciting. All right, so we got the garlic, we got the lemon zest. Now we got to get some parsley. Now I got I showed you guys this yesterday. My herb. Do you call it herb or herb? I don't know what the hell it is. Herb. My herb. Where's my little brush that goes with it? Oh boy. I hope that isn't. Oh, it's on it. Boy. This is a little thing, guys. This is it here. And you do this. This is what, like, you clean it off with, see? You clean it off. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. Hubby got it for me, I think, for Christmas, maybe? You know, one of my presents for Christmas. You know, one thing that's a little, that's annoying about parsley is that, you know, if you don't want the stems, you don't have to, you can sit here and work and take the stems off. I spend a little bit of time, not a lot of time. I will put some stems into my dishes, like if I'm Cuisinarting something, chopping it up, and the stems are really tiny, you can't taste them, or you can't, you don't know that they're stems because they're all so small. I will leave some stems. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I also don't want big thick stems in there. If I chop them up, it's one thing, but so I just use my own judgment. Take out the ones that are really like big and you could actually physically see. And that's just me. If you guys do whatever you want to do. If you want to sit here or have somebody, your kids or whatever, or have your grandma or your house guest or your husband, whatever, sit here and take the stems off, be my guest. Or if you want to spend the day or time taking the stems off, be my guest. It's totally optional and up to you. But like I said, when I make it in a dish that I'm gonna like chop up, like when I make my tomato, my gravy, and I chop my tomatoes up, I put it in in the blender to chop the tomatoes. Do I take some of the stems out? Yes. I don't put the big stems in like this and chop those up. But little ones like this, at times I'll put in there. So that's okay. That's being chopped up finely. You won't even taste it. And it's parsley, so it's just, it's all up to you what you want to do and what time you want to spend doing that. So it depends on my mood. Sometimes if I'm in the mood, I will sit here and do this. And sometimes, like right now, I'm not bothered by it. I'm okay, so I'm not stressed about it. So I'm sitting here doing it. But look at this. Like, I'm going to put that in my food. No, come on, people, really. Come on. But to each his own. And again, like I said, it's totally up to you. You don't want to use fresh parsley, don't use it. Use dry parsley. And I use dry parsley just as much as I use fresh. And both at the same time. And, that's the story. So anyway, guys, everything that I do is a preference. Everything I do is a is a concept. Like, you don't have to do what I do. But it's a concept. So if you could change it up. Like recipes that I look at, I have that my new recipe book that I absolutely love. That my friend Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors got me for my birthday this year. She sent it to me. Oh my God, it's a Christmas. I gotta show you. I showed you guys before, but it's just amazing. I have a recipe book. I'm not big on recipe books because I don't follow them a lot, And Jerry, she's so funny because she'll say to me, Linda, like she'll give me a recipe and I'll use it and I'll change it. And she's like, why did you ask me for the recipe if you're going to change it up? If you're going to change it. And that's what I do. I have a very hard time with savory dishes, with changing it up, and it's very difficult for me. But I do really enjoy following a recipe as well. But I'm not that good at it. I'm not that good at it. So, but everybody, everybody makes their own little changes. If a recipe calls for onions and you don't like the onions, you want to just put a little bit of onion powder. Hey, put the onion powder in. That's what I'm saying. Everything is a concept. You don't have to do everything how I do it. If you don't like fresh garlic, don't put fresh garlic in. If you don't like lemon and you like lime, hey, put lime in. You know what I mean? It's all relative, guys. It's all relative. All right, so I'm just doing it the half-ass way right now because I'm getting a little frustrated. And that's just my patience. Ow! Watch your fingers. Do not get your fingers in there because I'm really good at doing that, as you can see. Yeah, so just it's definitely it's definitely easier than cutting it. It's more it's quicker, and we like to see the parsley in our dishes. Like see, I do it like this. I think it's much easier. We like to see the parsley and taste the parsley, the freshness. That's just us. But if you like it much smaller, you can put it in your little chopper thingy. You can sit here and chop it, the rest of it with a knife. It's up to you. We like it kind of roughly chopped. All right, so that's perfect. Now, see what the good thing about this is this. This is what it is helpful with this, because it gets all the little particles off of here. All right, so that's what I do. Boo. All right, the water's boiling now, so I'm gonna get the seafood going, and then like 10 minutes, and we'll be eating. I'm telling you. Watch, you'll see. All right, so there we go. Let's just do that. Okay. So let's bring this over here now. Oh, I think I have to plug you guys in because my iPad will start dying. Let's plug you in, and I'll set you up over here so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. All right, so let's put this on. I have to add a little bit of water, just a little bit, to that boiling water because it's evaporating a little bit. All right, hubby had to help me get the tripod the right way. All right, so now it's very precarious, so I can't bang into it. Gotta be very careful because it will fall and do Watusi. All right, so let's do that. Let's get the olive oil. Where is the Gatsa de Mama olive oil? All right. I'm not going to use the spray because you know why? I need more olive oil than that. Where is my Gatsa olive oil? I'll be right there, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Can't shake the floor too much because I gotta cut the shrimp too. All right, just a little bit. What I'm gonna do with the shrimp, guys, is I'm gonna do this. This is what I do. Just go in there with the scissor and just cut them like that. And then if I miss any, I'll just do it in the frying pan. Because we want to taste the shrimp, but we don't when we in the pasta we don't want them huge. That's just how we like it. But to each his own. To each his own. To each his own. Now the mussels cook even quicker than the shrimp. It's very important that like the shrimp is not in here for long, and that's sometimes what I do is I'll take the shrimp out after I'll probably maybe I'm not sure. I have to keep it on a low simmer because I don't want the shrimp to overcook. Shrimp can overcook very, very quickly. It takes 3 minutes to boil shrimp and they're done. So, you know, the thing is that I like to cook the shrimp on a high heat with the garlic and stuff, so the shrimp, there we go. So the shrimp gets done quickly, and then make the sauce quickly, and then, you know, so it's all in here about 10-15 minutes, because if you overcook the shrimp, you might as well just forget it. It's just it just ruins the whole dish, obviously. So, see, because they're cold, they're not going to really fry up as much as like I would normally want them, but they will. You see, some of them I left big, I missed. So I think what I'm going to do is add a couple more shrimp to here because we love shrimp, and I don't think this is enough. Even though it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. They turn very quickly, guys. See? If you don't like shrimp, use something else. You don't have to put shrimp in here. You can do mushrooms if you don't like any seafood at all. Do vegetables. It's up to you. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm just going to do 1 more. That should be plenty. Because we do like them in the cocktail sauce too. All right, so I'm going to put the garlic in because the garlic is not going to burn in here because there's a little bit of liquid in there. You might say that's a lot of garlic. Yes, it is a lot of garlic, but we love it. And that's what makes this freaking dish. So there you go. And what I'm gonna do is I like to sometimes I forget, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the lemon zest in here before I put the liquid in, and the butter and all that, because I want the lemon zest to kind of get a little crispy, not crispy, but you know, a little cooked in here. Just cutting up some more shrimp, that's all. So like I said, I'm hiring this flame because I want them to cook quicker, you know, and I want to get a little bit of caramelization onto the shrimp. But and then the mussels I'll put in like 2 minutes. Let me go in the back and get the angel hair so that's all ready for me to just pop into the water. All right, so you see how it's definitely starting to turn pink, the shrimp. Oh, guys, the smell in here is just amazing. I'm gonna put the lemon zest in and a little bit of the parsley. Look at that, guys. Oh my God. The smell is incredible. We're going to put a half a stick of butter in. Butter makes everything better. Not yet. See how the water's starting to evaporate? All that water and just the oil's in here now. That's what I want. I want that to be like that for a couple of seconds, like a minute, because that'll make all that stuff taste better. The garlic will caramelize a little bit, and the lemon zest is gonna like get kind of caramelizing. Oh, and the shrimp, it's gonna be freaking so good. Being very careful with this because this is like, I have it on a chair and it's very. All right, so what we're gonna do while this is flaming up a little bit, we're gonna put some seasonings on it. All right, a little bit of garlic powder. And see, guys, I still use the garlic powder even though I'm using the regular garlic. I put some dried parsley even though I'm using fresh garlic. Bless you. I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder in, not a lot because it isn't an onion-based dish, but it is. I like it to go in there. I'm going to put a little bit of the Italian herbs, which is the Italian seasoning, and that aggravates me. Oh, I can't stand it when it takes forever. And just a little bit of that, not a lot, because it's not a, you know, an Italian dish, but it also is basil. It does nice flavor. All right, see that? So that's all ready. That's all caramelized. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the liquid in, the butter. Oh my God, guys, the flavors in here. You see all that? Now you see how that gets all caramelizing? That's after you put the liquid in, whether it be wine, cooking wine, or whatever you use. You could even use regular wine, guys, regular white wine. Whatever kind of thing you want, whatever kind of liquid you want to use. Once I put this in there, oh God, it's not opening. Once I put this in there, all those bits are gonna come flying out. Now, this is the only liquid that's in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of bouillon in this and a little bit of water just to add a little bit more depth of flavor. and also add a little bit more juice because we like a lot of juice. We like a lot of sauce. But if you wanted to just leave it like this, you could. But that's what I do. So it flavors it more, and ooh. And I'm also going to put a tiny bit of Old Bay in here. That's what I do too. I put a little bit of Old Bay, not a lot, because Old Bay can be spicy. Old Bay, if you use a lot of it, can overpower things. So I just put a tiny bit just to give it a little hint of Old Bay. Ooh, I didn't put the mussels in. I forgot. So now I'm going to do that. The mussels, these mussels are already cooked, so I don't want these mussels to overcook also. So that's the thing, you put them in last minute because otherwise you will have rubbery mussels. And this will be done in I'll put the pasta in, and when the pasta is ready, this will be done. So I'm going to put a little bit of water, like I said. I don't think I'm going to use that crab. I think I'm going to use the crab for something else. Just a little bit, guys. Because like I said, I'm going to put a little bit of bouillon. And I'm using this one. It has a little hint of tomato. Because this one really, I like how it flavors it. And if I use more than one of these, it makes the dish sweet. No, I use half of one, I'm sorry. If I use more than a half, then it makes it sweet. And my husband doesn't like sweet, so I only use a half, because a half gives it the flavor that I want, but it doesn't overpower it. So we're just gonna let this come up to a little bit of a boil. It's not gonna boil long, guys, because I can't have it boil long because I don't want the shrimp and the mussels to overcook. Then I'm going to taste it. We're going to put some fresh lemon juice in there, and yeah. So I always have an issue with pasta, how much to make. Angel hair is just like, it goes so far, and like, you know, and you think you don't have enough, but you have enough. Like, there's a half a pound. And I always feel like I got to put a little bit more. I do. I just do, because I'm just afraid it's not going to be enough. And then I always have extra. Because I have issues. I have issues. Oh, yes, I do. I have issues. How about you? Where's my spaghetti thing? Where is it? Where's my spaghetti thing? Oh, it's over here, because you know why? I used it earlier as my arm to get something in the cabinet that I couldn't reach. Alexa, set the timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
All right, so this is Angel here, like I said. It'll cook 6 minutes, and it'll be done, and I'll put it right into the pasta, and that's how I do it. And if you want to, what you can do also is if you feel like your sauce is too dry and you need more sauce and you don't want to add any more, wine or lemon or anything like that, you can take the pasta water right from the pasta pot and add that to it, because that'll thicken up your sauce a little bit too. Pasta water has all that starch in it, so it will definitely make it a little bit thicker for you. Now, yes, guys, this is not a low-carb meal. It has pasta in it. You know, the seafood's not bad at all, but it's the pasta. And I'm going to start to incorporate some low-carb side dishes and meals into my arsenal and all that. But I am by no means doing complete, carb-free or anything like that. But I'm definitely going to be doing low-carb because, as you guys know, I fight diabetes, and it's definitely 90% better with me losing 135 pounds, but I still have to watch it because I'm just so susceptible. I'm very insulin resistant, which means insulin doesn't really do the job for me anymore. But I'm off all insulins and stuff. I just have one injection that I take at night, But it's very, very mild. And then I take another like weight loss type of injection. But that, you know, suppresses your appetite and all that. But I went from being on insulin like you wouldn't believe, my sugars being in the 400s, you know, to, but you know, I'll talk about that another time. But anyway, yeah, so that's the story with that. All right, so see how that's boiling? Now, I don't want that to rapid boil for a long time because everything in here will overcook. The shrimp, the mussels. So I'm just squeezing the lemon so I can put the lemon juice in there. I have a lemon squeezer in the back. I don't feel like going back there and getting it, so I'm just gonna do it myself. And there's probably gonna be some pits, because that's how I do things. Oh, there's a pit. Sorry. And I think I'm just gonna do half a lemon. This was a really, 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 really juicy lemon. And like I said, hubby likes lemon, but not as much as I like it. Let me whisk it because I did have that bouillon in here and I want to make sure that that bouillon is... And that's why if you ever get like cooked shrimp and you put cooked shrimp in here, put the shrimp in at the last minute because you will overcook it. It will be rubber and you won't even be able to eat it. That's the surefire way of ruining shrimp. You know what I mean? And shrimp, you don't want to ruin shrimp. Let's taste this and see if it needs anything. See if I hope it's not too lemony. Mm. Oh my God. The mussel taste. Oh, I didn't put any Old Bay. The mussel taste, guys, and the shrimp and the lemon and the zest. Woo! Party! Just a little hint right there. And if I was just eating this, I would put a little red pepper flakes. But I will put that in my dish because I like that. I think it does need a little bit of salt because I didn't even put any salt in here. Did I? No, I didn't even put any salt in there. So that's why I needed the salt. I didn't even put any salt in the water either. A little bit of salt. And we'll do some pepper. Pepper, where are you? Oh, Pepper, where are you? I'm going to taste it and see if it needs anything else. Oh, we're definitely going to put some more parsley in it. All right, guys. Where's the spoon for the spaghetti? Let's taste it now. Oh my God. I can't even explain to you how good that is. I think it needs the rest of the lemon though. Oh shoot. What didn't I use? Hello? I mean, ding, 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 ding. Guys, look. I would say about a tablespoon of that I put in. That's gonna change it right here. This is gonna make it. I don't even have to taste anything else. It's done. It's definitely done. Alexa, stop. I'm gonna check the pasta. Some parsley. Don't want to double dip because I know everybody will say, "When are you double dipping?" Even though it's just me and my husband's okay with it, but I don't want to upset anybody. But you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Let's taste it, and then we're gonna taste the. I think the spaghetti's done, so I'm gonna shut it off because I'm gonna just transfer the spaghetti right from here into here. Happy dance, happy, happy dance, happy dance, happy, happy dance. I think it does need a little bit more salt. I think it does need a little bit more salt. It's so good though. And a drop more of basil. Do it to your taste, guys. Your taste. I'm literally shutting this off now. Literally shutting it off. I'm going to put the pasta in here. And then I'm going to show you what I do. What I do, what I do. Boo-hee hooey hoo. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this over here. I didn't check the pasta, but it's definitely done. It's angel hair. Now you see how I'm taking the spaghetti, and there's a lot of water still on the spaghetti, and all that starch will just go right into this and make it a little bit thicker, which is nice. I would say this was about a little over a half a pound. No, yeah, I would say a little over a half a pound of pasta. And there's just the two of us, but you know, we'll eat it left over, and my husband loves it, I love it, and it won't go to waste, so I'm not worried about it. And it's, you know, a dinner for 2 or 3 or 4. I'm just putting a little bit of the water in here, because this water right here can't hurt. This water is like liquid gold. You can add it to your sauces, you know, save it, freeze it, I don't know. It's really, really good, and it helps with flavoring and all of that. All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna put a piece of butter. Piece of butter. Oh wait, first I'm gonna mix it, then I'll put the butter in. Where is the Scotchy spoon that I just had? Oh, right here. All right, so what you do is you just take this. Give that a good mix where everything is incorporated. Dinner's gonna be ready in a couple of minutes. Where's that bell? Where's that bell? No. Where's something that sounds like a bell? There we go.
Really?
Dinner for 2. Boo-hoo. Oh, Lord help me. Okay. All right, guys. So freaking yummy. It's definitely dinner for 3 or 4, probably. Oh, well. The butter. The parsley. And if you don't have fresh, just use dry, like I said. And there we go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I started cooking, I think it was like, what time is it, like 10 to 5? It's 5:54, so about an hour. It's about an hour. Where's the grade?
Could have done quicker if you didn't talk so much.
What's the grade? How dare you say that?
Oh, wow.
So guess what, guys? Hubby and I, guess what we're doing? We're gonna do a live cooking
Where's my cup?
competition.
Where's my cup?
I don't know. A cooking competition, and guess what we're gonna do? Should we tell them now? Should we tell them now? At a subscriber's suggestion,
Suggestion?
we are gonna do
Cannelloni.
cannelloni. Strombolis! Strombolis! I'm so excited, guys. He's gonna lose. He won the pizza competition like, I don't know, a year ago. He's gonna lose to this one. Better. My son's gonna be judging it with a blindfold on. He won't know whose is whose. and he's going to be the judgment. He judged the pizza. He won the pizza competition. That's because Billy got to use the good dough. I didn't. Anyway, we're not going to go there now. But anyway, yeah, so exciting. And I think, I'm not 100%
Don't make
sure,
excuses.
but I
You
think we're
lost.
going to do it this Tuesday coming up. This Tuesday. I will definitely let you know 100% tomorrow so everybody can be there and plan or whatever.
Wow.
Tuesday. So excited. Okay.
I gotta
So I'm
work
going to get my
Tuesday.
dish together, guys, and then I'll eat, and then I'll come back and do my quote. And, you know, then this video will be put up in 3 hours. Love you. All right, friends, here it is. Look at that. Oh, my God. I'm going to do a quick tasting. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of more lemon on it, because I just love lemon. Here we go, guys. I'm going to slurp a little bit. I got a little parsley here, but that's all right. It's okay. I'm going to slurp a little bit. Just, you know, if you don't like it, turn away. I won't show you my food in my mouth. Let's try a mussel, okay? Napkin.
I gave you napkins. I gave you some earlier. I gave you more. I gave you whole stuff. today.
I put them away. Just give me one.
I got napkins I gave them to you.
It's delicious. And the mussel's not tough. How's the shrimp?
To me, they're a little tough. That's just me, though.
Oh
That's
my
just
God!
me.
I hope it's not
No,
tough.
that's just me, honey.
All right, I'm gonna
Not
taste
this
it. Let's
different.
see if the shrimp is. If the shrimp is tough, I'm gonna be really upset.
It probably won't be to you.
It's amazing.
So you good?
The shrimp is fine.
That's it. It's probably just me.
So good, guys. So delicious. Make this meal. I am gonna go and eat, and then I'll be back with my kindness quote. Yum. All right. So here is my quote, guys. This is my kindness quote I got from my own thing. It's not from one of my books. This is just something that I found, and it's really, really, really perfect for right now because I'll tell you afterwards. But so this is what the quote is for tonight. The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. And guess who said that? Kobe Bryant, guys. Poor Kobe Bryant. Yep. The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. Thank you, Kobe. Poor Kobe. Anyway, guys, that's the whole thing. Inspire people, guys, because by you inspiring other people, you help yourself by doing that. You make yourself feel good. You make them feel good. You might have just saved somebody's life. You might have just made somebody's day. You know, just for instance, just like this is so awesome. One of my YouTuber friends, and she's also a co-YouTuber. Love her to death. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to say her name, but she knows who she is. She told me before, sent me a message and told me that she was so thankful for my quote that I did yesterday because right now something's going on in her life that she has an opportunity that she doesn't know if she wanted to take, and she was a little weary about it, and she decided from the quote that I said yesterday about, persevering and pushing through and going after what you want, she decided to go see what it's about. So that is just, to me, the best possible present I could ever get, is to hear something like that. That's why I do these quotes. That's why I say these things, because even if it encourages or helps one person, myself, somebody else, then I've done a good thing, and that's what makes me feel great. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this verse. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the notification button with that bell so you guys could be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen and my home with me and creating, guys. Love you guys so much. Be kind and be patient with people. And I'll see you next time. Bye. I love my headband. Thank you, Courtney. Bye, guys.